All right, please all rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Got attention? Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Two. Scouts on. Scout oath. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty and guide my country, to obey the laws Two. Scout again. Scout law. Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and right.
Thank you. We will start off with a prayer. To the spirits that guide us, thank you for guiding our scouts to where they are today. We would not have been able to do it without your presence in all of our activities. And today we ask that you look over us as our scouts join the next chapter in their scouting career. Amen. Our second year Webelos, Arrow of Light Scouts, have brought great honor to Pack 289 as they have climbed the scouting trail together. They have worked hard on activity badges and have attained Cub Scouting's highest award, the Arrow of Light. After earning the Arrow of Light, everyone knows that the Cub Scout is ready to become a Boy Scout. The Arrow of Light is given in recognition of your accomplishments as you graduate from Cub Scouting. Would the following boys and their parents please come forward, and we'll stand over here. Grayson Barron, Presley Molnar, Theodore Eddy, Elijah Harris, Colin Deal, and Valiant Share. We can spread out a little bit here so everyone can see you.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Staggering. And we will now start with presenting you your arrows. These arrows will be given to you by the pack. This arrow will help you remember the fun and hard work you have had as a Cub Scout.
Oh, gosh.
The color bands honor your individual ranks and achievements. Black for Bobcat. Orange is for Tiger. Red for Wolf. Green for Bear. Blue for Webelos. Light blue for Nova and Supernova. Purple for the Religious Award. And the band of yellow represents the Arrow of Light. The first one we will present is to Grayson.
Grayson.
The parts of the arrow hold special significance. The three feathers symbolize the family, the pack leadership, and the scout. We have all worked together to help you grow into a fine young man. May you always fly straight and true to the mark. Next, we will present Presley his arrow. These feathers, in turn, are joined by the blue and gold crest of Cub Scout. The blue crest stands for faith and loyalty. As deep and as true as the vast expanse of the sky above us. May you always be faithful and loyal. We will next present to Theo. gold crest stands for warmth and good cheer, like the golden rays of the sun. May you always be good of cheer. The arrowhead represents courage and strength, like the stone from which it is crafted. May you always be courageous and strong. Next we will present to Elijah. The shaft of the arrow, fashioned from the hardest wood, stands for honesty and fairness. May you always be truthful and straight as the arrow. The lashing that holds the arrowhead to the shaft represents the friendship that has bound us together in scouting and will bind us together in memory. Last but certainly not least, we present to Colin. You are now graduating from Cub Scouts, have shown all the qualities represented in this arrow during your time in TAC 289. Loyalty, faith, good cheer, courage, strength, honesty, and friendship. May this arrow remind you to keep them always in your character and keep us always in your memories. Give these boys a round of applause. You guys want to come over in front of the grid here, take a picture.
Hold it so that Grace, wait.
Great. If you guys want to take your arrows back to your parents and then come back over here on the side. Back up over here.
I actually have one of those in my room.
The parents can come up, back up as well.
Arrowhead. Do you see how it's fastened on there? Probably the Boy Scouts do this. Maybe not.
Our Cub Master Kevin and Den Leader Brian will present you the Arrow of Light Award. We will give the pin to the parent who will pin it on the scout. The Arrow of Light patch displays an American Indian sign for the sun and arrow. The 7 rays of the sun stand for each day of the week. They remind you to do your best every day as you follow the arrow that leads to Boy Scouting. Your parents will now pin your Arrow of Light Award on your uniform.
Jason Barron. Kristen Molnar. Elijah Harris. Theodore Nettie. Colin Deal.
Can't see it.
Okay, let's give them one more round of applause. Before we go on to our crossing ceremony, I wanted to go a little bit off script here. So Brian and I, we grew up maybe miles apart in Indiana, but I didn't have the pleasure of knowing him until our young son started the Lion program together, and he was our Lion Guide coordinator. And I knew right away that he was the type of person that really cared for these boys, that wanted them to succeed in everything that they did. And I had the pleasure of working with him as our Lions turned into Tigers and continue to grow up. But then he got the honor of really taking over this den. And I know the boys have had many den leaders as they've grown through their journey. But I just wanted to take a quick second to thank Brian for everything that he's done, not just with these boys, but with all the boys in the pack. It was really his example that led me to want to be part of the den as an assistant den leader, and then to the assistant cub master. We would not grow into the leaders that we are without great examples. I would say that if we can see farther, it's because we stand on the shoulder of giants. And Brian is certainly a giant in this pack, and thank you again. With that, I will turn it over to Kevin if he has any remarks before we hand these boys off to the Boy Scouts.
Thank you. So it was my pleasure watching you guys grow up through the ranks. I think I came in when you guys were wolves, and I've really enjoyed watching you learn everything and earn various awards and having fun times. And the Arrow of Light is, like Adam said, the highest rank we give out as Cub Scouts, and the only one you get to wear on your uniform down here on your shirt. And I earned it as a kid, and I gotta say it was some of the fun experiences that I had when I was in Cub Scouts. So I hope you guys really enjoy it. Boy Scouts moving forward, and I hope that you remember all your times here with Pack 289. And I want to thank your den leader, Brian, again, because he did an awesome job. And you guys are going to have a great time in Boy Scouts with your troop that you're about to join.
Thank you. Gentlemen, today you are leaving the pack to enter Boy Scouting. I know you will find greater challenges and adventure there. As I call your name, please walk across the bridge into Scouting to be welcomed by Scoutmaster Clater and Troop 964. You will keep your shoulder taps and your neckerchief on, and they will be transitioned, putting your new one on before your old one comes off to signify the continuity of your journey. Grayson Barron.
Good luck.
Presley Molnar.
Good luck.
Theodore Eddy. Elijah Harris. For our last scout, certainly a little bit different. Colin Deal will not be joining Troop 964, but I hear you're quite the accomplished golfer and plan on putting your efforts into golfing, and we applaud that. If you will please come here, we will remove your neckerchief. To yourself. You are always welcome in the troop if you decide to change your mind in the future. Give the boys a round of applause. Irish Slater. Is there anything you would like to add? I just want to congratulate these guys who I watched a long time. For most of you guys know me, I think, still, but those who don't, I was around this pack for a long time, and I've seen many of you come in as tigers, and I've seen some of you come in more recently. For those that came and chucked pumpkins with us last November, thanks for coming out and spending that day for us right before everything locked down really tight, right? So you got to spend one of the last full weekends that we even had as a troop for a while there. But now that things are opening up, I can tell you that we have an exciting patrol coming together with some other clubs as well, some other Arab lights that have come from another troop, and you're going to form your own patrol. We have excellent leaders
leadership lining up, including you're going to find that you guys are going to be doing a lot more of the fun and work and planning. So as you learn to do this, some of the older scouts are going to be teaching you even more than us old guys. We just keep you burning down the wood to the best of our ability. So I think that as things start to get back to normal this year, we already have a good plan for you. I think you're going to have a good time. We look forward to your participation. And for a young fella here, we really look forward to the fact that I want you to blossom where you're planted too. This has hopefully been a good experience in Cub Scouts for you. It's one I know you'll treasure your whole life as well. And guys, congratulations. Welcome to Boy Scouts. Welcome to life outside of Scouts. And let's give them all one last
Nice job, guys.